What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Madridista Notes channel. Today let's start the video with the rumors and gossips that's going around in the social media circle. I came upon some rumors today about Real Madrid monitoring the situation and showing some interest in the German and Chelsea forward Timo Werner. And Timo Werner has been having some horrid times for Chelsea since he joined 2 seasons ago in 2020-2021 season. He hasn't been really having a comfortable time there. Like Luka Jovic, who joined from Frankfurt to Real Madrid, who had a really terrible time of adjusting from the Bundesliga to the La Liga, and when you were a backup for Karim Benzema, that kind of difficulty is understandable. But for Timo Werner, there wasn't really established someone who was there in Chelsea's attack, who was threatening his position. He was one of the murky signings for Frank Lampard. After the transfer ban was over for Chelsea, they splashed the cash on Timo Werner, Mendy, Hakim Ziyech, etc., Thiago Silva. And Timo Werner didn't really do the justice for the fee or the wages that's being paid by Chelsea for him. He has appeared on 89 matches for Chelsea in these 2 seasons, and he has scored only 23 goals. That's a massive improvement from what we got from Luka Jovic in the last 2-3 seasons, but still Chelsea fans are not happy with him. Thomas Tuchel isn't happy with him. We have heard Tuchel being really critical of the forwards and saying that maybe some of them don't have their head screwed on, some of them don't have their mind in Chelsea. They are looking for transfers and stuff like that. So one of the forwards he hinted is Timo Werner, and there are rumors of Timo Werner looking to go out of Chelsea and maybe back to the Bundesliga, or there are rumors of Juventus showing some interest in Timo Werner. There were no concrete interest of Real Madrid going for Timo Werner as of till now, but there are some reports coming out, not from the heavyweight institutions or heavyweight sources, but there have been some rumors circulating that Real Madrid are considering Timo Werner as the backup option for Benzema. His primary position is a striker, but he also plays as a left winger, left forward, or a center forward. I haven't seen him play as a right wing or a right forward. He sometimes interchanges position with the right wing or right forward maybe, and arrives into the box late for a tap in here and there, but he's not comfortable playing from the right. He is really comfortable playing from the left. Most of his goals are playing from the left, cutting inside and looking for those tap-ins. He was when he was in RB Leipzig from 2016 to 2022, he has scored 96 goals from 159 appearances. That's a really good strike rate. If you see there, he was clinical when he was playing in RB Leipzig. His breakout season was in 2019-2020, and that's when Chelsea decided to splash the cash and buy him for around 58 million pounds. And Leipzig had, I would say, the last laugh there, because in German Bundesliga, the amount of space that the strikers operate from behind is massive. If you watch the German Bundesliga, the strikers get a lot of space in behind the defense to run into, and that's where Timo Werner is his most dangerous at, running behind the defense and getting that head start, getting that time, and so he was really good at running behind the defense, cutting inside, and looking for those fox in the box kind of moments and stuff like that. But in the Premier League, in La Liga, you won't get that kind of spaces, because when you are playing for the heavyweights, Chelsea, Real Madrid, most of the teams like to play a deep block, and there is no space to run behind, so you have to create your own spaces. Even though Timo Werner is good at creating his own spaces, he hasn't been able to really use that space to his advantage. His conversion rate in Chelsea has been terrible, and that affected his confidence massively, and so his goals has dried up, and I don't know if I feel comfortable signing him for Real Madrid. The rumors are that Real Madrid want him as he is considering him as only a loan option, and he will have to accept a backup option. He will have to accept a bench option. Real Madrid is not looking for a starter, but I would have preferred a more right-sided forward slash forward backup for Benzema, because on the right side we have the weakness. So we have Rodrigo and Asensio there, but who are not really established starters for Real Madrid, and Rodrigo's strength is not from the right, as we know, and Asensio is really have been average to below average seasons with us, and we are actively looking to offload Asensio, and so that position is weak, and I was hoping our scouts would be looking for some a hybrid right-sided winger or a backup forward kind of option for Real Madrid, but it looks like we are considering Timo Werner, and as we know, La Liga defenders, La Liga defense, La Liga coaches, La Liga teams always play a deep block when they are playing us, and so I think Timo Werner would be a good option when he comes from the bench to run havoc on the tired legs of the opposition defense. He can create space for other forwards in our team. He is good at that. He really finds really nice space for himself too. It's just that his conversion rate and his confidence has gone really down, so because of that I think he is suffering from that lack of confidence when in front of goal, which is hampering his clinicality in front of the goal, and even though he is taking the shots, they are not really confident shots. I think it would do him some good with the change of scenery, and when he goes out of Chelsea, maybe he can turn his fortunes around, so there is hope there. But if you cannot really turn it around quickly at Real Madrid in Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu, and if the Bernabeu crowd gets behind your ass, then you are really screwed. They will just whistle the hell out of you, and that isn't a good sign. That isn't good for a forward like Timo Werner, who needs the confidence and is in a below point in his career right now. So I'm not really sure about this signing, but we'll have to wait and see what he does. Timo Werner started his career in the Bundesliga. He came from the VfB Stuttgart Academy in Germany. Then he joined. Then he was promoted to the first team. From 2013 to 2016, he played for Stuttgart and he scored 14 goals from 103 appearances. He is also a German international and his record for Germany is really good. He has scored 24 goals from 53 appearances and he has admitted that he feels more confident, more comfortable when he is playing for the German national team more than Chelsea. And I won't give all of the blame. I won't put all the blame on his misfortune in front of the goals on Timo Werner, because most of the forwards in Chelsea are suffering from the same kind of problem. So that could be a problem with the system that Thomas Tuchel is has devised there. There could be some thing that's not clicking for the attack because Chelsea is mainly really defensively sturdy team. Their wing backs are their main threats, have been their main threats. The threat that the wing backs of Chelsea produces is the one that catches your eye most. Their midfield are not the most creative. They have Kante, Kovacic, Jorginho there, who are not the most creative of midfielders. They are good for ball retention and other aspects of the game, but not when it comes to the creative aspect of the game. And so when the service is coming from mostly from the wing backs, I guess it could there could be something there that's not helping the forwards for in Chelsea, like Lukaku, Hakim Ziyech, Pulisic. None of them really shined or are shining in the Chelsea outfit under Tuchel. So on that point, for Real Madrid, it's not the same case. Benzema, Vinicius have been shining brightly for the last 2 seasons. Vinicius got his breakout season last season under Ancelotti, and Vinicius always had the tools to get to that next level, which he achieved last season. Hopefully he continues that. So Ancelotti always devises an attacking plan for his forwards. So if Timo Werner is signed by Real Madrid, it wouldn't be wrong to say that Ancelotti can devise a plan for Timo Werner, because Vinicius was suffering from really lack of confidence in front of goal. We saw how well he did everything right, but as soon as he arrived in the box, he would put the ball straight at the goalkeeper or just outside of the bars or stuff like that. His finishing wasn't there, but he improved there last season. So hopefully Ancelotti can give the same kind of confidence, the same kind of plan for Timo Werner if he arrives to Real Madrid. So that's the main rumors that's circulating in Real Madrid social media, Real Madrid fan base right now. There are some other reports of Mayoral leaving for Getafe as soon as our team lands in Madrid. There are some reports that Reiner's move is in jeopardy because he doesn't like the Torino, Italian team Torino's proposal, and the other team who is interested in him is Real Valladolid, but they need to offload some players before they can sign him. So his move, the teams who showed interest in him so far were Benfica, Real Valladolid, and Torino. Benfica from the Portuguese league backed away because Real Madrid don't want to include a buy option into the deal, because Real Madrid still believe in Reiner's qualities, Reiner's future commitment to Real Madrid. They still believe in his talent, so Real Madrid don't want to put any kind of buyout clause in the loan deal. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please kindly like and subscribe. See you in the next video.